everyone, it's Cassie and welcome back to my channel. Sorry my air is so loud in the background. It is so cold. I almost said hot, but it's so cold here. I can't turn it down. But I wanted to finally intro this vlog, my January reading vlog, but it is the 3rd and I haven't read anything yet. I just finished filming my TBR video for January a couple hours ago, I guess. That makes me realize how much I need to read. So I'm gonna start my first book right now. I think it's 8 o'clock, but I don't have to, but I am doing a watch party with my friends for the originals at 9, so I have about an hour-ish to read, but I'm going to start with The Perfectionist by Shepard, which is the spin-off series from Pretty Little Liars. I think I always was under the impression that it was a spin-off series because there's a show for this as well, and it's still set in Rosewood, and there's a couple of characters from Pretty Little Liars that are on the show as well. But this says it's set in Beacon Heights, Washington, so I'm not really sure. I'm still really excited to read it, and it's a short read. I think I can get through it pretty fast. I think I'll enjoy it. So that's gonna be my first read for January/2022, which is really exciting, really scary, crazy. I just felt like I need to finally intro this vlog. So if you like it, make sure to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. Both those would mean the absolute world to me. My Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, and Amazon wishlist will be linked in the description box below if you're interested in checking any of those out. I'm gonna start reading. Hi, I don't remember the last time I updated this vlog. It is Wednesday at literally just 7 o'clock now. Yesterday I did not read at all, but today I've been doing some reading. I am currently on page 152 and I'm really enjoying this. I think it's super good and interesting, and everything's just kind of unfolding as we go. I think I said this for In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I really like how things were just instead of giving us 150 pages or 100 pages of background, things are unfolding as we need to know them. There's a little bit of background still, but things are still happening as they're giving you the background. I don't love reading 100 pages of background because half of the background stuff that mysteries and honestly any genre gives you doesn't even end up mattering. The only thing is I'm just the last 30 to 40 pages, I'm just kind of figuring out who everyone is, because it is it follows 5 girls, and then some of them have girlfriend or boyfriend or friends and stuff, so I'm just still trying to figure out who everyone is. But now I know the main and each of their stories, because they're not really connected except for this event. But I don't know if that's it's just a lot or if it's just on me, because my brain isn't totally working the best at the moment. But I'm having a really good time with it and I'm really enjoying it, and I think I could finish it tomorrow. It's only 322 pages, and like I said, I'm on 152. I don't know if I'm gonna read any more tonight. If I do, it'll be fairly little. I have an hour until I'm gonna be watching some shows, but I need to do my dishes. If you want to see more of this week with going on with other life stuff other than reading, I am doing a weekly vlog on my other channel, and I think I'm going to be doing weekly vlogs every week on that channel, so watch out for that. I think once I finish this, I'm going to really want to read the sequel, so I'll probably try and order it. And even though I'm trying not to buy books, I'm probably going to order it just because it'll be this is technically me starting a series, and so if I just want to finish it, that'd be great. I'm trying not to end up having a bunch of series started and not finished, because I know how I watch videos of people have a million series started and not finished and how stressed they are about it, so I'm trying not to get into that habit. I don't even think I can get into that habit because usually when I read a book, I've got to know what happens next if I can. Hi, so it is 4:20 on Thursday, and I just finished The Perfectionist. I really barely did school today. I'm just feeling very unproductive these last few days, which is not good, but sometimes that just happens. But I was productive with this. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super good, super intriguing, and I have no clue what's going on. Like, I know what's going on, but like I don't know who the bad person is, you know? I really want to pick up the next one as soon as possible. I'm not gonna deviate from my TBR just yet, but I'm gonna probably buy it and read it next month. This is getting 5 stars. Like, I loved it. I thought it was really good. Once I figured out who everyone was, smooth sailing for the rest of the book, and each of them have like interesting stories, which I really liked. They each kind of have their own problems. Let me just say, pretty much every single man in this is trash. Boy, man, whatever. Trash. There's like one who seems pretty good. And I don't know what my next read is going to be, but I don't know if I'm going to read anything else tonight. I think I might pick up my short reads, whatever book I'm reading for the... because this was for my 2-word title prompt, and so I probably will pick up one of the books that I chose for less than 300 pages. So Girls Like Us or The Wife Upstairs. I'm leaning towards Girls Like Us just because I've had it for longer, so it'd be like make me feel better that I have read it finally. I haven't had it. I think I got it maybe March or April of last year, so coming up on a year, and plus it's shorter, so might be the best choice. I just had this thought about The Perfectionist, and I did think about this earlier and I meant to say it, but I'm also watching his recap of Pretty Little Liars, the part 2 one. It's really funny. If you like Pretty Little Liars, definitely check it out. Anyways, and if you have a couple hours to spare, because it is long, but it was really funny. Anyways, minuscule spoilers, so if you don't want it spoiled, just like skip a minute. It's not spoiler, but I don't know. There is another, so if you know anything about Pretty Little Liars, there is a teacher that is like kind of young, that has a relationship with one of the students, one of the main girls in Pretty Little Liars. In this book, there's another teacher that's creepy and tries to have relationships with his students that are high school students, underage students. So, Sarah Shepard, I'm on to you. I guess in the books, it's definitely shorter and different for that relationship than it is in the TV series, but it came up again, so. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely start reading tonight, I think, because it is 6:30 and I'm pretty bored and I don't have anything to watch. I'm not in the middle of anything, so I'm gonna start Girls Like Us. It's the one that's calling to me, and I feel like I could finish it pretty fast, but I need to eat something because I haven't ate yet, but I have like nothing I want to eat, so there is a part of me that really wants to order Skip the Dishes, which is not good. That's bad, but like, will I do it? Probably. I'm hoping not, but I just re-downloaded it because I deleted it, so I wouldn't get anything, but I re-downloaded it, so we'll see, I guess. I don't really remember the last time I talked to you guys. Ugh, I have a pimple coming in right here, I can feel it. Monday the 10th. Yeah, Monday the 10th. And I just did some reading, so on the weekend I got to page 69 or something like that. today I just did some reading sprints and I got to page 164, which is chapter 16. So I have like 110 pages left and I am enjoying this. I think it's good. It seems very obvious what's gonna happen. I am enjoying it and I would like to finish this tomorrow. I was thinking maybe I could today, but I can't. I don't even feel like reading anymore at this point. So hopefully maybe tomorrow. And I need to start reading Crescent City because Lucy's live show is on the 29th, and so that's like 19 days from now. If I started tomorrow, 18 days. Hello, so it is 3:40 on Tuesday, so the next day, and I just finished Girls Like Us. I've been reading since just before 2, I think. I wanted a break from school, so I was like gonna read for 30 minutes, but then the book was like really picking up, so then I had to continue, and then I was like almost at the end, so I had to continue. But I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I thought it was really good. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. It's hard. I feel like this could be a little bit longer, but I also liked the length of it. There were like a couple things that didn't get fully explored, so that's why I'm like maybe I could use a couple more pages. I enjoyed it and it was a good story. There was one twist that I was not expecting like at all, and someone dies in this. That sad they died. I feel like this could be like a series following the main character, because at the beginning I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like her, because they like describe her as like that stereotypical girl in the FBI that's so tough. I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, like the kind of girl cop that's like super stereotypical. They kind of described her as that, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of not over that, but like whatever. I ended up really liking her, and I think I would like if Christina Alger made this like a series of following this character with different stories, I would read them. Tonight I'm gonna start House of Earth and Blood / Crescent City because I need to. But I'm glad I got this done today because I'm a little scared I'm not gonna finish my TBR, which is technically fine. Like it's not that big of a deal, but I would like to. Honestly, Crescent City for me counts as like 2 books just because I don't ever read books that long, so like I read books. This is 270 something pages, and I normally read books that are like 330 pages, so yeah, like Crescent City's like 2.5 books for me. But I'm excited for it, so I'm gonna start that tonight. But first we're gonna do school. I was just taking a break from doing school to find the audiobook for House of Earth and Blood, to find out that nowhere in Canada, like nothing in Canada, not Audible, not Scribd, well those are the only ones I looked at, have this as an audiobook. The only audiobook I found was on Apple Books and it's $42. Do you think I'm gonna spend that? No, never happening. But now I'm really scared to read this because I was like banking on reading it with the audiobook, and so I definitely should have started this at the beginning of the month. But it's the 11th, nothing I can do about it now. And I also just want to let you know I bought 3 books today. One of them was for my mom, so that doesn't count. Another one was like this self-help-esque book. For me, it's like a memoir, non-fiction, but also self-help type of book, and I'm not counting that at all for my trying not to buy books. But I did buy the sequel to The Perfectionist, which is called The Good Girls, because I'm reading it next month. I'm gonna read this at some point tonight. Probably try and get to 50 pages. I just finished reading the first 55 pages of this, and I'm really enjoying it so far. 55 pages is only that, but yeah, I really like it so far. I'm really enjoying this, so I'm excited that I finally started it. I also need to calculate how many pages I need to do a day. I feel like it's gonna be 50, more than 50 if I'm being honest, but if I want to get it done before Lucy's live show, because I think the live show's on the 29th, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we're gonna aim for that. Friday the 14th. Today is the start of a readathon from Mel Reads. It's 24 hours for like the public, but I'm a part of her Patreon, so it's 48 hours. It starts at 5 my time and it's 1:57, but I think I'm gonna start earlier. And on her Patreon or on her Discord, there are some reading sprints going on already, so I think I'm gonna join those if they're still going, and read some of Crescent City. I keep saying Crescent City, but House of Earth and Blood. So for my TBR this weekend, I guess we'll just quickly say I want to at least just get my pages done for the weekend, so that's like 150 pages because I'm doing 50 pages a day, so that'll get me to about page 300 because I'm on 152 at the moment. If I get more of that done, if I want to, that's great. I'm just not gonna like put this as like the only thing I read because I think I'll get burnt out, and also it takes me longer to read this. So the other book I'm going to read this weekend is The Guest List by Lucy Foley, and I'm actually hoping to finish this weekend. It's like 311 pages or something. That's my TBR for the weekend, but if I end up finishing this and not wanting to read any more of this other than my other pages, I'll pick up the last book on my TBR, which is Behind the Red Door by Megan Collins. I'm excited. This is like the first readathon that I'm gonna be able in a while that I'll actually be able to like go full out. Hi, it is 4:52, so that means the readathon starts in 8 minutes. So I did like one sprint on Discord, and then I wanted to do some other things, so I jumped off. I did some reading journal stuff, and I did some editing, and also just ended up watching some YouTube, and that got me really tired, so that's not good. In that one sprint, I got to page 181, which was like 30 pages, so I just have to read about 20 more for my goal for the day. I'll probably try and finish this in the first sprint. I don't know, I think maybe she's only doing 30-minute sprints, and then I'll start this. Hopefully I really like this. I'm probably only gonna update like every 200 pages, maybe every 100 pages or something, just because I mean it is 800 pages, so if I updated you every 50 pages, that'd be a lot. It is 11 o'clock, so I'm about to get into bed and watch. I started watching RuPaul's Drag Race, the new episode, but I'm gonna get in bed and finish it and go to sleep. But I thought I would just like tell you everything I read today. I'm on page 87 of The Guest List, and then I'm on page 209 of House of Earth and Blood. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I should have technically read more, but I just wasn't fully in the reading state of mind. But I got like a lot done for not being like hardcore reading. I'm hoping to get a lot more done tomorrow and on Sunday, so I'm excited for that, and I had a good time with the readathon so far, so yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. Don't want to be too tired. It is Sunday the 16th, so it is 5:46, so I guess technically the readathon isn't over, but it's over for me, so I just thought I'd let you know what I did for reading this weekend. It wasn't as much as I wanted to, but I had lots of fun, and that's all that matters. Currently I'm on page 266 of House of Earth and Blood. I technically want to get to page 3:02 today, but I am prioritizing school before this. I don't know if I'll get to that today, but I'll try and make up for it tomorrow if I don't. But I read 100 pages this weekend since the readathon started, so that's good. And then for the guest list, I also didn't finish, but I got to page 208, which is 2/3 of the book. So I have 105 pages left. I either want to finish this tomorrow or the day after. I had lots of fun doing sprints and all that, and then I also the reason I think kind of a reason I didn't get this finished or didn't get further in this was because I went for dinner with a friend last night at 6 and I didn't get home until after like 9. Edited and uploaded a video for this channel, and then I've just been doing school and I did laundry, I guess. But yeah, I've just been doing school, so now it's like 5:45-ish. And so I'm gonna make supper, continue doing school because I have to do a bunch of reading before class tomorrow in the morning. So that's why I don't think I'll get any more of that done, because I also need to shower and get to bed at a decent time. Hi guys, so sorry you can hear my heat in the background. I finished my 3rd book of the month, which was The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I finished that a couple hours ago, like 3 hours ago. Did I say it's Monday the 17th? And I think I'm gonna give it a 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. This is one where you don't know who got murdered or who murdered them until the last 50 pages. Well, maybe even less than that. I'd say maybe last 50 pages for who gets murdered, and then murderer last 10. And there was like so many aspects to this that I enjoyed, so I'm definitely gonna be picking up The Paris Apartment, I think is what it's called, her next book, which I think comes out in February. I don't know if I'll pick it up in February, but I'm glad I finally read this. 4 stars, solid, multiple POV, murder mystery. I liked the aspect of you didn't know who got murdered until like close to the end. Like you shouldn't, you know, that's like a mystery element. I thought that was fun. And like the isolated setting of them being on this island. So I never had a chance to read my pages for yesterday for House of Earth and Blood. So I needed to get to page 303, which I ended up getting to today. So I technically am a day behind. It's 9:30 now, so I'm not gonna read anymore. I don't know how all of a sudden it's 9:30, but I'm really enjoying this. Like I'm really enjoying this. So at this point I could see it being 5 stars for sure. 5-star prediction at this point, and 4-star for the guest list. So we're having a good reading month. 5-star, 2 4 stars, 5-star prediction. Let's hope we continue with good ratings. Hi everyone, so it is Thursday now. First of all, House of Earth and Blood, I'm on page, sorry if you hear the wind in the background, I'm on page 459, so I'm past halfway. I was gonna try and get to page 500 today, but when I tried to continue reading, I was just way too tired. I don't know how much I'm gonna read this weekend because I'm gonna be at home, like at my mom's place. So this takes me a bit more like paying attention than a normal book does. So I don't know how much of it I'm gonna read this weekend, which is fine for like my schedule. I'm just under 350 pages. I'll still finish this by the end of the month. Instead, I'm gonna take Behind the Red Door by Megan Collins, which is my last book on my TBR that I haven't read or started in that case. I'm really excited. I keep wanting to start it this week, but I told myself to wait until this weekend. And I do have a lot of school to do this weekend, but I'm also hoping to maybe get like halfway through this or 100 pages into this. I don't know. I mean, we're very on track to finishing my TBR, so I'm happy about that, and I don't see myself not finishing these. And I need to edit and upload a video for Sunday. I've been posting twice a week, and I shouldn't point it out because that's when I end up not doing it, but if I post once a week, that's good enough. But I've been really on my being productive with that and being successful with that, so I'm really happy about that. Hi, so it is Sunday now. I did not do any reading this weekend. I did a tiny bit, so I didn't even start this. I was pretty busy with doing school, and this weekend went by extremely fast, so that's what happened. But I did get to page 505 in House of Earth and Blood, and I'm still really enjoying it. I'm gonna have to start reading this one as I'm reading this one and hopefully get them all both done in time. I know for sure I'll get this one done in time just because I want to get this one done before this weekend, honestly. But yeah, so I didn't really read this weekend, so I don't really have any updates. It's Monday and I was reading, and I read my 50 pages of this earlier, but I wanted to read more, so I was like, okay, I read to like 550 earlier, and I was like, okay, I'll read to 600. Page 599. I'm shook. I don't even have words. I read it like 4 times, the last few sentences on the chapter. What? So I have to read more. I read like the first 2 pages of the next chapter, and I am shook. What? It's only 9, thank goodness, but hopefully I'm not up until like 2 a.m. finishing this because I have school tomorrow. It's so funny, I have school tomorrow. I just don't have words. If you know, you know. It's like a couple minutes later. But I was finishing her. I just finished part 3, so I figured that'd be a good time to stop for the night. But I could see myself finishing this tomorrow. I don't want to say that for sure, but definitely Wednesday, depending on how fast-paced the ending is. But if it's anything like the last little bit, I won't be able to stop. But I'm loving this, like, oh my gosh, I'm loving it. So I'm really excited to continue and to finish because I have no clue what's gonna happen, and I'm so excited for the second book, and I haven't even finished this book, so that's just saying something. I can understand why so many people love this book. I mean, I know I still have like almost 200 pages left, or just under 200 pages left, but so a lot can still happen. But at this point, 5 stars, and I felt like 5 stars for a long time, so hopefully the ending doesn't mess it up. But I think the ending is like people's favorite part, so I can't believe it. But good night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's 10:30 on Tuesday, and I just finished House of Earth and Blood. If you can't tell from my eyes, I cried / teared up like 5 times. I love this book. Easy 5 stars. I felt like 5 stars for pretty much the whole book. I'm so excited for the second one to come out, and I'm glad I read it now, and since the second book is coming out in like 2 weeks, because I don't know how people were functioning reading this and not having the next one right away. So if you have any books that are like this that you would recommend to me, let me know in the comments. It took me a while to read this, but it never felt like it was long and dragging out for me. I know lots of people don't feel the same way, but it never felt like it dragged out for me. And that there maybe like, I don't know, at most I could say like there would be like 50 pages that could be taken out. It's 100% worth the hype. I was only gonna read 100 pages of this to get to like page 700, but I just couldn't stop. Hello, so it is Thursday now, the 27th. Yesterday I started Behind the Red Door by Megan Collins, which is, I can't remember what it was for. This was for the prompt, number, or color in the title. So I started this yesterday, but I think I got like 19 pages in, and then right now I'm on page 34. I'm a little scared I'm not gonna finish this. It is literally 301 pages, but I was really unproductive yesterday, really unproductive today with school especially, but just in general. And you know, like if I'm unproductive with school, I at least want to be like productive in other aspects of my life. So yesterday I was like, you're gonna start this, read some of this, and I read 20 pages like I said. So today again I was like, you need to get to page 100. It's only 6:30, so I could do it. I'm just like, don't know if I'm in it, but my goal is to get to page 100 today because this is 300 pages. I'm probably either not gonna read anything tomorrow or read like very little tomorrow that I don't know about Saturday or Sunday. Monday or Tuesday's the last day of January. I think it's Monday. So I will say I'm a little nervous I'm not gonna finish this, but I can do it. I just gotta put my mind to it. I just gotta actually put the effort in to do it, because like right now I have so much time. I'm not doing anything else except for watching Netflix, so I can do it right now. I just gotta do it. This is about Fern Douglas, and she sees the news, and they're talking about Astrid Sullivan, and she has gone missing, and apparently it's like a super well-known case that Astrid went missing 20 years ago or something. Then she just showed up one day, not missing anymore, and they never caught her kidnapper. And on the news it shows that she got kidnapped again after she wrote a memoir. So people think that her old kidnapper came and kidnapped her again. Fern feels like she knows this girl, but she doesn't remember ever seeing like the newscastings or anything about the news about this girl going missing. She swears that's not why she knows her. She just knows her for some reason, but can't quite put her finger on it. Returning to her childhood home to help her father pack for a move, Fern purchases a copy of Astrid's recently published memoir, a book that the media speculates has provoked her original kidnapper to abduct her. Fern digs deeper, hoping to find evidence that her connection to Astrid can help the police locate her. But when Fern discovers more about her own past than she ever bargained for, the disturbing truth will change both women's lives forever. So right now I have one theory, but it's just like really obvious, so I don't think it could be true. So I don't want to say it just in case it is true, because I hate when people do that. Hi guys, so it is Sunday now, the 30th. So I am still reading Behind the Red Door. I'm about a third of the way through, which is good, but also tomorrow's the last day of January, so I wouldn't be this far through, but I decided to get the audiobook on Audible because I just knew with what point I was at in the last few days that I wasn't going to get it done if I don't have the audiobook. So I'm on page 104 or 105. I was listening to this when I drove back up here. 3.5 hours left in the audiobook, which isn't bad. I just normally isn't bad, but I think I'm gonna have a lot of homework to do tomorrow, and I need to film my February TBR video, so that's the only thing. But I'm gonna try and listen to this like whenever I can. I'm enjoying it so far. Not that much has happened. I have 2 suspects and they both seem pretty obvious, so that's the only thing. But I'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully, with this finished, or at least 2/3 through. I think that's a fair goal. So it is the 31st, 8:52, and I just finished Behind the Red Door, and I really enjoyed it. Guessed some of the twists. This book was really good with you think you know what's happening, and then they give you another thing, and then you doubt yourself, and then you think you know what's happening again, and then you doubt yourself, and a bunch of that. So that's what I really enjoyed about it. I think honestly with most mysteries now, they're gonna be books that I'm gonna like not read really fast, but I think when I have time to dwell on stuff, that's when I guess like the plot twists and stuff. Whereas when I read them in like a day or a couple days, I don't have as much time to think about what possibly is happening, who possibly did it, you know? I think I'm gonna give it a 4 stars. It's like kind of like a 3.5 to 4 stars. So on Goodreads, I'll put it as a 4. I listened to the audiobook as I read it, and I liked the narrator. And this does have parts of the missing girl's memoir in it, and those were fun. I wish there was a little bit more, honestly, but I know why there wasn't. I think it would give too much stuff away, so that's why there wasn't, but I really like those parts, so that's the only reason I want more. I filmed my February TBR today, so I need to edit that. I was gonna try and post it tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna finish editing it before I want to go to bed. So I'm gonna have it, my goal at least is to have it edited and uploaded ready for Wednesday morning to post. So I think that's a pretty good plan. That's February 2nd. I've got a lot of school to do, so I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done in the first week of February, but you'll have to check out my February reading vlog to find that out. I need to get posting my monthly reading vlogs. Final read of the month, super good. I had a really solid reading month. Pretty much they were like all mysteries, because even Crescent City or House of Earth and Blood, while it was fantasy, it was a mystery as well. So yeah, every book had some mystery to it, which, you know, I love that. Alright, well I think I'm gonna say goodbye, and I will talk to you in my next video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. Both of those would mean the absolute world to me. Comment down below what you read in January, and if you've read any of the books that I read in January, also let me know down below. My Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, and Amazon wishlist will be linked in the description box below if you're interested in checking any of those out, and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload from me, and I will see you in my next video.